I'm Barry Robinson for Scarborough TV News. As you can see, it is the day of the races for the P1 Powerboat. We are out on Marine Drive. I'm with Rob Wicks, the Chief Operating Officer. Now, we've had the first race.
We have indeed, Barry. Yeah, quite a tough race it was. We saw three boats develop technical issues of one sort or another, and a further 7 finish. Yeah, challenging conditions. We saw things calm down overnight, and we got here this morning bright and early at 6 a.m. and it all looked like it was going to be a really calm and quite sedate day. But it's picked up again. It's got a lot colder, and there's quite a big swell out there. So I'm not surprised you've seen a bit of damage to some of the boats. But we're off now for another race. We're going to get the remaining boats back to the muster area and send them out for another race and see how they get on.
Yeah, it's just quite windy, but thank goodness not as bad as yesterday.
No. Conditions certainly a little bit better than yesterday, but it's definitely deteriorated a little in the last hour or so. It's getting colder, and the swells are quite big just standing here on Marine Drive. But yeah, some fantastic racing, great scenery for the crowds, and some great racing hopefully in prospect for the rest of the afternoon. We've also got our P1 Aquacross Jet Ski Championship that we'll be taking to the water, and those guys, some endurance athletes, getting out there and having a fantastic race for the rest of the afternoon as well.
So how many races will there be for the power boats, and how many races for the jet skis?
So we've got at least another race for the boats. We'll just take a view on conditions after the second race. We are planning to run a third, but we'll just see how many boats get through the second race and see what the conditions are like. If they deteriorate further, we'll take a view. We may have to curtail things, but if they stay as they are, I could see us getting through at least the next 2 races, and then of course the jet skis will be out for some additional entertainment and spectacle.
Okay, so who was the person that won the power boats?
So the first race was won by Arran Scott, his navigator Chris Young, a new pairing for the year. Arran, one of our leading drivers, a powerboat trainer from down in Dorset, and he's an aggressive racer. He loves the rough conditions, and he was lying second for most of the race, and then great move about midway through the first race to take the lead, and saw it all the way through to the finish. Second place went to Rawbank Racing, the husband and wife pairing of Stuart and Sarah Curiton, and third place to the brother and sister team of Sam and Daisy Coleman in Pertemps Network. So keeping it a family affair for third place.
I'm now down in the harbour with this young man.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Arran.
Arran. He's from the Arthur J. Gallagher P1 Powerboat. Now, tell me about your boat. Show me what's on your boats.
No worries. Well, standard Panther race boat. Rear cowling. It's a race cross leisure boat, so the rear cowling comes off and you can put back seats in there so you can take the family out. It's a stepped hull boat, so it means that when you see them out there, they run very flat and level, which gives great speed, great handling, and they're all one design, so hopefully it's as fair as racing can be.
Yeah, show me the controls. What you got in controls?
Okay, no worries. We've got a standard steering wheel on here, very similar to your car. Difference on this being that when you let go of the steering wheel on your car, it reverts back to straight. On our boat, it stays where it was. I've got my gear selector here. Okay, spare throttle, but when we race, we run on a foot throttle. So just like in your car on your foot, so 2 hands on the wheel, foot on the throttle, gives you the maximum amount of control over the boat. We won the first race, massive lead. It's beautifully set up. We spent a fair bit of time the last week tinkering on it and putting it together. So yeah, proof's in the pudding. It was good.
Tell me about your outboard motor.
Our outboard motor, we're running a Evinrude 250 HO, so it's producing about 280 horsepower. It's a totally stock engine, so they basically come off the shelf, get bolted onto the boats, and away they go. So everyone's is identical. It's 2-stroke, which is quite rare for boats nowadays. There's a lot more 4-strokes about for emissions, but these actually are very green engines, very, very environmentally friendly.
Yeah, okay mate, well thank you very much. Another great day in the life of Scarborough. The P1 Powerboats Grand Prix of the Sea. Wasn't it fantastic? All those boats out going round Marine Drive, jumping the waves, the helicopters, the people having marvellous fun. You just can't beat Scarborough for the best family entertainment ever, and it's free. I'm Barry Robinson, out and about for Scarborough TV News.